was a time to celebrate, reflect, and give thanks as the class graduations of 4 high schools in the diocese took place this month. Sharon Roulier has our story.
Springfield Bishop Mitchell Rosansky conferred 76 diplomas to the 53rd graduating class of Holyoke Catholic High School Thursday evening, June 4th. All of the graduates will be furthering their educations, according to Principal Mary Ann Linehan, who announced that the class of 2015 received a record amount of some $2 million in combined scholarship awards this year.
This is a very special class. They're all friends, and I always notice how kind and generous they are to each other.
Valedictorian Thomas Heverin of Holyoke will be attending Providence College in Rhode Island this fall.
It's always been the same family feeling, the same sense of community and friendship, and grades 9 through 12, we're all friends, we're all close.
The salutatorian is Alexis Carrington of Ludlow. She will be attending Bentley University in Waltham.
I think it was pretty great. The teachers were great. They were very easy to talk to, and if I ever had trouble with anything, it was just easy to go to them and figure out what was wrong and get help.
The class of 2015 listened to words of inspiration and advice from the bishop in his first official conferring of diplomas. In his address to the graduates, the bishop recalled that when he arrived in the Diocese of Springfield last August, he was impressed by the abundance of water and bridges in western Massachusetts. Using this symbolism, he told the students that the bridges were a reminder that as they go out into the world, each one was called to be a bridge builder. On June 5th, Cathedral High School held the school's 131st commencement exercises at St. Michael's Cathedral in Springfield.
Every class is special at this time when they're graduating, but we feel very close to this class.
Cathedral High School Principal John Miller said the faculty and administration were very proud of the class of 2015, as all 48 graduates plan to further their education. This was the first class that spent its entire 4 years at the Wilbraham campus, following the June 1st, 2011 tornado that destroyed the previous Cathedral High School campus on Surrey Road in Springfield. Class valedictorian Mary Rose O'Grady is the youngest of her 7 siblings, who, along with their parents, have all graduated from Cathedral. She will attend Westfield State University and participate in the honors program this fall. She plans to major in graphic design with a minor in business. O'Grady said she enjoyed her years at Cathedral and actually appreciated the Wilbraham location for its size.
And I think being in a smaller school helped us grow closer knit as kind of a little family, and even though we had less students, it was kind of nicer because we got to know each other better. And, even though we didn't have, the best technology and everything, we had really great teachers. I know that if I were to go somewhere else, I wouldn't get as good of an education just because the teachers were just amazing.
Hannah Nguyen of Springfield is the class salutatorian. She will attend the College of the Holy Cross in Worcester this fall, and she says she is excited to see what the future will bring as she praised her 4 years at Cathedral.
My experience at Cathedral was more than just school. It was a lot more than just education. It really was family, and it really instilled a sense of community. I will always remember the people I meet here. I will always remember the teachers that I had. And today, graduation day, I feel proud. I feel wearing this gown, I really feel like I'm part of the Cathedral family.
Gianni Kirkla, class president, gave the reflection, during which he called the class of 2015 a trailblazing class in many areas, from sports to the arts to academics to service. And even with the impending merger of Cathedral and Holyoke Catholic High Schools, Kirkla told those in attendance that Cathedral will always have a home for us in our hearts. 38 candidates for high school diplomas processed from St. Mary High School in Westfield across Bartlett Street and into St. Mary's Church on June 5th for commencement exercises celebrated by Bishop Rosansky. Nicole Nietzsche, head of schools, says she's very proud of the 112th graduating class.
The one thing that makes this class so special is their dedication to each other as a family. Our valedictorian, Sam Jacobs, actually just gave his valedictory speech saying that every student here at St. Mary's in his graduating class is a piece of him and a piece of his heart, and that together as a group they graduate as one. And it was probably one of the most heartfelt speeches I've heard at one of these events, because he's right, this group truly is a family.
Sam Jacobs, who traveled from East Windsor, Connecticut to Westfield, Massachusetts each day, says he is glad that he chose St. Mary's for his education.
It's mostly the close personal connection you get with teachers, the relationship with the students, and the opportunity to really explore extracurriculars and academics.
Sam plans to attend the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology in the fall. Harry Reed of Southwick is the salutatorian.
I'm very excited to be done, and I'd like to extend a congrats to my classmates. And we all came a long way from freshman year, and I'm really happy of the steps we've come and how we've all matured.
Harry will have a shortened summer break as he will enter the United States Military Academy at West Point next month. Donning their school colors, the St. Joseph Central High School class of 2015 proudly processed into St. Joseph's Church on North Street in Pittsfield for the 113th annual commencement exercises June 7th. The Crusaders have a proud Catholic tradition with their mission of knowing God, pursuing excellence, and serving others.
I traveled to Ecuador in March to help some people in need there, and it was just a great experience, and you got to see what the results of all the surgeries down there that we did, and it was awesome.
The class salutatorian is heading to the Elms College in Chicopee this fall to pursue nursing. She says her Catholic faith has inspired her to continue to reach out to help others.
Once a month we would go here to the church and have Mass, so that was a big part of being here at St. Joe's, and also having that to know God, pursue excellence, and serve others. It's all kind of connected with our beliefs here.
We can do great things in life and achieve our dreams.
Paul Bullock is the class valedictorian. In his speech, he compared life to a pogo stick, referring to the words of Ian Britt, founder of Vertago, which makes extreme pogo sticks.
I see life as a pogo stick because, like Ian Britt said, the world's going to knock you down when you're trying to achieve something you want. But you have to bounce back, and just like a pogo stick, with gravity pulling it down, it just fights that force and bounces back.
The students here say being able to pray in school and receive Christ in the Eucharist helped anchor them during their 4 years.
And we have that constant that we all share, which brings us closer together as a class.
Amy Jelinas, the principal at St. Joseph's High School, said the values taught in the Catholic school help guide students as they move on.
I think one thing that we have that other schools don't have, and it was obvious in the speeches too, is our mission, which is to serve others as well as strive for excellence and to know God.
Bishop Rosansky, who handed out the diplomas and spoke during the ceremony, encouraged students to continue to be witnesses for Christ in their next phase of life.
What I'd ask them to do is to really reflect on where they have been in those 4 years of high school and the values that their families have shared with them, the faith that really roots them and brings them close to Jesus Christ, and to take that into a world that sometimes is very hostile to that faith. But people admire the witness of faith. We look at how people admire Pope Francis for living his faith, how people admire St. Teresa of Calcutta for what she has done, Blessed Teresa of Calcutta, and what she has done in living her faith. So the world really admires people who live their faith, and the world really needs people who live their faith.
And Bishop Rosansky says these kids live their faith with great joy. For Reel to Reel, I'm Sharon Roulier.